Starry over here. Boo boo doo boo. Okay. Waiting. Are we here? Are we live? Are we good? It takes a while for everything to boot up on the OBS, so I never know how quickly or how long it takes for the live stream to actually become live. But we are. I believe we are. Randy first. Sure enough, you are here first. We have some stuff we got to do, okay? We're under the wire right now. We still got some event stuff going on. What's going on, Trippy? Not live. We are live. How dare you lie to me? Unbelievable. Feeding me false information 13 seconds into the stream. What a beauty. Surely not talking about me. That's 100% true. What's going on, Flash Storm? What's up? We are running out of time on the event. I got an hour and 10 minutes left to get everything left in the event done. I have just spent the last, hour and a half, 2 hours blitzing through my other 2 accounts and making sure everything was done on them. So those videos might get a little bit jumbled when they pop out. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload them all at once or just kind of sprinkle them a little bit. We'll see. I don't know. What's going on, Muhammad? What's going on? Waiting on your chicken to thaw so you can grill. Dude, listen. I'm not a huge chicken fan. I won't lie to you. There's 2 ways I like chicken. One of them is Asian style. Asian chicken is just better than any American chicken you can eat. But the second best way is smoked or grilled. If you can smoke or grill pretty much any meat on earth, it's instantly 50% better than regular meat. I don't care how it's prepared, what kind of flat iron grill you make it on. Smoking meat just makes it better. It just simply does. Did your girl go in for the night shift today? No, she actually was an early bird today. She got off at noon, and I think she's taking a nap, which is fine because I got a lot of stuff to do. So we're doing great. What's going on, Shaheen? How's it going? Bloody fart. It's going okay. It's going okay. It's going all right. But smoking is better. It just is. There's no comparison. Smoked meat is just infinitely better than any other kind of meat there ever was. Okay, it's the way we learned to do it. Where did mankind start? We didn't start on a propane grill or something. No, we started over a couple of sticks on fire, rotating that meat. Delicious. We knew what we were doing. We knew what we were doing 100%, and it's the best way to do it. But like I said, we're under the gun on time for the events. I've got a couple of things. His apprentice here, he will let you know. It does take forever, but listen, even when you grill on charcoal, it does impart some smokiness to the meat, and you can grill on charcoal relatively quickly, especially if you do the indirect heat method where you have all your coals on one side of the grill, throw your meat on the other side, lid that sucker, let it just smoke, and kind of slowly cook it, and then just sear the crap out of it at the end. Perfect. Perfect way to do it. If he's not, he will be 100%. He will not miss things. He will be here. When he shows up, bro's got to get a gifty. Okay, there's no way he can continue to dodge all the gifties. It's impossible. Do you want to bond again when we finish? Can we do that? Can you bond more than once? Because I think we have to be under level 50, right? So this would be over, right? We'd be done. Unless you want to, is there a bond the other way? Bond with my level, we're not level 90 yet either. I don't know how that works. We'll see. I'm not sure. You have more accounts. Will I need to do this more than once on this side of things? You know how to gift to a certain person? There's a way to do it? Well, look at that. That's nice. For my main. Oh, yeah. I do need one more on the main. So, yeah, that would be awesome. That would finish that up, and then I can do the collaborative. Jericho also wants to know, how do you do it? I knew there had to be a way, right? There had to be a way. For sure. Okay, listen. I can't take too much time distraction early. We've got to get the event-based stuff done, and then we can kind of chill and chat a little bit more after that's done. Couple of things I need to do over here. First, I have it written down, so I'll have to look over here a little bit. We need to swap our heroes around using the event itself. We're going to do most of this, I believe, utilizing the palace. We do have 55 palace keys, which means we can totally swap things around, and that's good to know, that we can just do it that way. We're going to do it that way. That is the plan. But the second thing we're going to have to do is a little bit. It's not too big. We'll use the event swap-a-rooney dooney feature. It won't be a big deal. Just a little bit we'll have to do there. Nothing too crazy. But first things first, listen. I kind of hate regular Sylvie. Is that weird to say? I had much higher expectations for base level Sylvie, and she just crapped the bed. She crapped the bed hardcore, and I'm not into it, okay? I was saddened, and I was distraught at her badness. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of Sylvie. We're gonna chalk Sylvie, and we're gonna shoot our way into a whole different area. To do that, we are gonna turd nugget. She is. But listen, it's crazy because Trans Sylvie, I love Trans Sylvie. I think she's a fantastic hero. You know, I think she's good. I think Trans Sylvie is a great support, really nice. We're not gonna swap to Williams here. That's gonna be on the free-to-play account. We're going to be more Williams-based there, so I don't want to overlap too much. What we are going to do is we're going to drop her out of the lineup. Probably need to drop you out of the lineup as well, because we'll end up using you, I think. Do we have you anywhere else? Are you in any other lineups that I need to think of right now? I haven't even joined this one, so no, not there. Trial starts in an hour. Hold up, did I get put into a team? I didn't get put into a team. Son of a scrote sack. It's fine, I don't care. It's barely any loot. It's fine. It's fine. But what we're thinking about... If you upload you buying stuff on YouTube, is it a tax write-off? I don't know what you mean. It depends on what you're doing. If you're just doing your daily shopping for groceries on YouTube video, unless your YouTube channel is like me buying my groceries and that's all you do on your channel, then probably not. If you're buying like my in-game purchases and idle heroes are 100% a tax write-off. Not even, that's 100% a thing. Because it's for my job, right? So that's fine. But what we are going to do, we're not going to swap to a Williams here. What we're going to do is something a little crazier. We're going to swap to a Vespera. Right meow. What are you in? You're in my free team up arena lineup? I just checked on that. How? We don't have anyone here. There's no one in that lineup. So why are you lying to me? Is it in? It's not in my offensive. Let's check again. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. It was 6 years ago. I lived in the country, and fiber optic internet had not made its way out there yet. So I was rocking on like 1 to 2 megabits per second download speed and like a half a megabit per second upload speed. It was great. Uploading like a gigabyte video took me like literally like hours. Whereas now I do have fiber, so it's way, 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 way better. And funny story, after I moved out, probably, I don't know, it's been a few months ago, they got fiber out where I actually moved from, so it's all coming together. You tried to send the text, but it was too long. Such bad timing, you're busy right now. Well, we should still be here in an hour for sure, Soul. So, yes, we'll be there. Dude, fiber is so... it's back in the day, when I was in high school, internet, we didn't have internet anywhere. I didn't get internet till I was in high school. I didn't have access to that stuff. We didn't have, like, direct TV. I watched the news. But listen, that's because I'm old. People now got that stuff. They're 4 years old. They're popping out their smartphone. Watching from the Philippines. What's going on? Peace from the Philippines. I guess not me from the Philippines, but you. Peace from America. You know what I'm saying? Go hard and just main 5 scary. I mean, if they had void imprinted scaries, if they trans scary, that would be a crazy fun hero. But for now, he's absolutely not. Absolutely not. We are going to take and swap our Sylvia over, though. Oops, I didn't click on you. Swap her into a Vespera. Ooh. We might not be able to do the thing that I wanted to do here. Well, we can, but we can't. I can swap this Vespera into Alakita and build a Vespera up behind it, and that might be okay. I forgot it was 10 per copy. Oops. Oops, indeed. And there's no way to get more of these right now. Listen, let's just do it. Let's just do this. It consumes the Soul Awakened heroes. Both the heroes and their Awakened heroes not be returned after replacement. Continue anyway. Hold up. Hold the phone. I won some stuff. What am I bidding on? Oh, an Alakita. I got the B- Alakita for 4240 attack. Okay. Okay. That's not what I was going for. I was clicking over here on the altar. Welcome back, 21st century. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad here in the 21st. There's some things that you wouldn't like, but there's other good stuff. There's other good stuff. See you in an hour, Soul. For sure, we'll still be here. Disassemble this. Get that out of the way. The shop. We have 8,000. We already bought the Sylvie. Never mind. That was my plan. I was going to buy the Sylvie and swap the Sylvie in. We don't have any regular Sylvie copies chilling about, do we? We don't. Anything in here? We don't. That's fine. We'll just have to eat the lost on this. It's no big deal. How did I buy my starry gems? You need to get your hands on some. I use the SG Hub Discord. It's run by, I believe Rake runs it. So that's the way I bought mine. I feel like it's the safest way. Very trustworthy people. You're not going to get screwed over there. That's how I did it. My downhill. Tomorrow's Friday. I thought it was Saturday. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? We'll see how I'm feeling. I'm not gonna agree here live where everyone can badger me to go do it. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens. But that's where I got mine. There's other places you can get them. That's just where I chose to get mine from. But oops, get out of here. Yeah, let's just do it this way. Let's just go ahead and do the palace. Swap our Sylvie over into a Vespera. Just do it before I can think about it too much. Vespera is now made. Now I could roll the Vespera as my main kind of like. Listen, get out of here. Get out of here is my main dude. I don't think I'm gonna. What I think I'm gonna do with this, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we only got 8. Oh no, we got more than that. Let's summon these out, by the way. Gonna need to summon those. Summon these. We'll need those eventually. That'll give me some loots. Grab all this loot. Give me all that stuff. Need some giant killer Aspen in your life. I think everyone does. We got to be going there soon ourselves. I'm not sure exactly when we're going to get to that, but that is probably like the next big upgrade for our revival series. It was going to rain tomorrow, but the chance went down, and it'll be cooler. What is cooler? Let me check what cooler means tomorrow. 87 degrees and hot as balls humidity. I mean, technically, yeah, it is a little cooler, but it's still hot as balls. You know what I'm saying? It's still hot as balls. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. When did I start streaming? About a week or so ago. It hasn't been long. You haven't missed many of them. You bought yours from Rake too? I'm telling you. Trustworthy dude. Good place to go. Feel very safe, very secure. And that's what really matters when you're sending money over the internet, you know? But what we've done here, we have a 10-star Vespera. We have 6 copies of Alakita. So if I were to go in here and I were to convert you into, if I do it like this, will it put the Awaken one at the top? Will it be a B- Alakita, or will we lose our B- Alakita? Listen, I'm just going to play it safe. I'll throw the C+ in there, and if it gets rid of it, I'll just throw the B- in. I'll just swap or doodle do. You know what I'm saying? That sounds safe. Let's do that. Yeah. It's done. It's done. It's over. I just want to see. No, it left the Awaken. I just wanted to make sure I didn't want to throw my Awaken away, because that would have hurt me a lot. That would have made me cry in the nighttime. I don't want to cry in the nighttime. That's not great. But we could. I think we have to swap it regardless anyway. Nope, not Awaken, you turd monkey. We're not doing that. We're swapping it. We're swapping it to this one here. Because look at that stat. We got holy damage, damage reduction. We got 4,200 attack. Get in there. Get in there, Alakita. It's about to be crazy. It's about to be crazy. 12 minutes ago, I guess that's technically true. Technically, it's true. You found an S-tier Aspen, 57,000. Listen, I'm not that wealthy. I'm not that wealthy in starry gems at the current moment. But eventually, maybe. We'll stick with maybe an A- tier Aspen to get things rolling. And then down the line, maybe we go higher. Maybe get a little crazy with it. But we now have our 10-star Alakita. I want her to be kind of our main damage dealer over here. That's going to be the big goal. Our secondary build is going to be a Vespera behind it, because Vespera has this great thing where she gives people debuffs. Not really so much in her regular form, but when she's transcended, she does. So we're not going to have a crazy amount of debuffs yet on the team. I think Holmes Young will help a little bit with that, for sure. It's really all you need. It really is. I mean, the S tier is nice, don't get me wrong. The X tier is also nice, but I feel like just getting the giant killer and stuff on its own is probably good enough. I have more Vesperas than you have brain spells. That's not fair. That's not even true. I do have a lot of them, though. That is You're not wrong. Our Vespera count is up there. We've got many, many mucho Vesperas. We got dark puppets as well. So the palace is done. We need to get into the actual, what we're doing over here, right? We still have a couple of these, right? We do. Can I buy more of these? No, we've bought all of them. I got 24. We'll go ahead and use these 24 up real quick. Whilst we're here, maybe we'll get something crazy. You never know. 150 contract starry gems. Can't argue with that. Soon we will be getting to the Great Sage very soon. I got most of the stuff today in my video of finishing the event out to go ahead and fully sublime him all the way, so he'll be pretty much done. He'll be a full Tree 5 beast of a Wukong, and we'll be able to get in there and do some stuff. What's my idea on her artifact? For Alakita, I'm probably just going to go with a melodic strings. Get that active skill going round 1, do some work with it. Vespera, I'll probably go with like a Demon Bell or something to feed energy, you know, later down the line, but also get her active skill out early, get some debuffs on the enemies. It'll be all right. It'll all work out when we get there. Dark puppets. Okay. I'll take that. I need a bunch of them suckers. Not a single one of the chaotic or the brights. That hurts a little bit, but it's not too bad. All the puppets are good. We need bunches of food, so it's fine. Do these last ones one by one. This should be guaranteed to be a combo, right? And it's 150 contract starry gems. Best artifact for Sylvia. Which Sylvia? Based or like transcended Sylvia? Base Sylvia, you probably want to get her block rate up. You don't necessarily need an artifact for that, so you can kind of dodge it. If you're trying to make a tanky Sylvia, the crown is never a bad idea. That's going to keep her alive a little bit more than other people, but I mean, I was pretty disappointed in Sylvia overall. For trans Sylvia, you have quite a few options. The Gilded Fan gives her shields every round, helps her build that assault impetus, which is nice. Also gives her survivability, and I believe a little bit of damage. Melodic Strings isn't actually terrible. Her active skill is pretty strong. Breath of the Forest sounds like a lot of fun, just because because it gives her like a ton of skill damage, which kind of, you know, ramps up when she hits like 5 times in a row. Are you going to regress the Vespera, then build it as Alakita? You get the free dark 6-star puppets from the Glory Challenge. Do I get the... I swapped over. Do I not get it? Son of a ball sack, I don't. Oops. I guess I could regress her and rebuild her. I didn't even think about that. That's my bad. It wasn't really the initial plan, but that's how we've gone with it. I guess we could do that. How many soul symbols do we got? Wrong place. Bag. Am I blind? 15. We can go ahead and just do that, right? Might as well. I mean, we need the 6-star puppets anyways. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and just let's regress you. Get regressed down into your base bits. The hero list is full. Oops. It is what? It takes more than 15 heroes to do this? Unbelievable. Inconceivable. Let's make a 6-star, I guess. It'll be a Zekis, because he caught my eye first. I don't like using Thales that much, because I can use them for other things. We use as Zekis, or we use a Thale. I lied. We're going to use a Thale. It's going to happen. That should be good. Regular Vespera doesn't have as many debuffs, Floopster, which is a little bit of a downside, but once she gets transcended, it's going to be good. It's definitely going to work out. For sure better than. Because like I said, this one here, a 10-star, she's not bad. She does some works for sure. But she really only reduces attack and speed. Not bad. It's 2 debuffs. But when you get to the trans Vespera, she does to everyone. She hits every single unit on the field. And she reduces a ton of stuff. So it gets crazy when she gets there. So that's going to be a fun combo. But we're a little bit away from Transcension at the current moment. With that said, let's go ahead and get you... Why is it not letting me just instantly go back and do this? I don't want you. Did I regress the wrong person? Am I dumb? Oh, I didn't regress her yet. I thought I did click the button. 20 heroes should be enough to regress you, correct? Wait, are you kidding me? 18, 19, 20, 22. We need 22 hero space? We got it. That's how you do it. You know who also debuffs? Gru. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Gru do be doing the debuffs. Honestly, we could build a little quick Gru for the front line. We don't need a front line anymore. Honestly, for the early game, I know it sounds crazy. Gru is not to be underestimated. People sleep on Gru. He is a menace. Gru is an absolute menace of a hero. Don't sleep on Gru. Don't sleep on Gru. Go ahead and regress this chick back down to nothing. Yep, it's irreversible. Well, it is reversible. We're going to reverse it, and we're going to reverse it by swapping her into, upgrading her, I said, back into an Alakita yet again. Main one, why would you pick that? Why is it not the B-? What is going on here? Why do you do this to me, game? Hold up. Where's my B-? Eeny, meeny, miny, V-. If I level you up to 2, it's going to select you, correct? Is that how that's going to work? Is it going to cooperate if I do it this way? Yes, it will. Perfect. It's got all the puppets going in. Should be nothing crazy coming out here. Just all the normals. Yeah, just quadruple check to make sure. There we go. Why not just build Vespera for the glory challenge? Because I can't. I would. I don't have enough food. That's the downside. I wish I had enough food. I really do. I just don't. We can do some work with her. Might as well pull all these suckers out whilst we're here. I think I made a 6-star Faith Blade. Now hold up here. We don't have another Faith Blade, unfortunately. We could 7-star the Faith Blade and swap Faith Blade into Vespera for a 7-star Vespera. Then we need 3 and a 6-star. Actually, let's go grab our glory loot out and see where we're sitting. Wrong button. Right button. Glory. Glory me. I feel very gloried. 2 more of these bad boys. We might actually be in the business. We might actually be okay now. We'll see what we end up with. Bag here. Wrong bag. One of these days I will get the bags correct. I promise. I don't do it on purpose. I just have a bad brain. But with this, we swap over to a... Use your brain, use your noggin. Swap our Faith Blade at 7-star over to Vespera, right? That would be good. Yeah, I probably could. I could just awaken them later, but you're right. I have a ton of these as food. But the puppets alone, maybe we can make it happen. Let's go ahead and jump over here into the event. Have I done everything I need to do over here, by the way? I need a triple check. Because this is time sensitive. The rest of it's not really time sensitive. We're not going to do the awakens on her. 332 of these bad boys. Okay. Let's take... Let's 7-star our Faith Blade. We have enough light food. We have plenty of light food. 1, 2. We have light 3 stars? We don't. How many of these do we need? 2 more? Do we need it? I mean, we might as well. We might as well just do it. Summon those out. And that's going to be enough to 7-star the old Faith Blade and give him the old Swapperoony Dooney. Just kidding. Got to upgrade the dude to the max first. Now we're ready. Let's go ahead and do this. Boop. And then pop in Uno, Dos, Tres, and Cuatro. That'll be glorious. We got a Sun Wukong. We're not going to build Sun Wukong over here. We're not. We can't have him on all 3 accounts. That's cheating. Right? We can't. Got to go airplane mode. Peace out. We'll see you later. We'll see you later. I hate to do this because we have Wukong copies coming up in the next event. We don't really have... I don't necessarily need it, do I? I mean, it saves a little bit of cost. It gives us 4 more dark puppets. But really, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 7-star Vespera. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 9. We just need another 6-star, which we can 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4. We got enough. We don't have to go any higher. Because if I do... If we can get some 3 stars, it's not a big deal. We can just fuse up another couple of guys and swap them over. But... Or what are we doing? Why be stupid? Just pull out all your puppets. I'm an idiot. I had more. We'll figure it out. He's good. I know he's good. I just don't want to build him on all 3 accounts. I feel like that would be a little bit cheesy because I do have him on the Revival series. I love him. He's a fantastic bro for sure. What's going on? Welcome, Cosmic. Welcome, Cosmic. But... I'm also going to build him, I think, on the free-to-play. The main reason is he works really well with Trans Sylvie because they both do shields. So I do kind of want to do that. And then over here, I think I'll probably just end up going Betty for my crowd control because I just don't want to keep it the same all the way across the board. It feels a little bit repetitive. So we'll probably swap it up that way. Over here, we'll go Betty. She's still a fantastic crowd control unit. We'll be great with that. It'll be good stuff. Shouldn't have to worry too much about it. Is he still good early game? Yes. And we could still try it. We got a B- copy we can just kind of throw around as a 5-star in things, but I'm gonna have to let him go on this one. I'm gonna have to let him go. Let's go ahead before this event runs out on me, and I keep speaking. Let's go ahead and swap our 7-star Faith Blade now. Boop. Into a Vespera. If I can't, can I swap to Vespera here or no? I can't, but it's okay because I don't necessarily need to. I can just regress again if I have to. It's not that big of a deal. I could just do it this way. I've wasted many things, but that's all right. We'll just swap you into you. It doesn't matter who we swap to, or does it? No, we can't use the other event anyway. We're already pretty much over on that. Let's do it that way. And I guess I'll just swap her into a Vespera with the regression symbols, right? It was a meme chance. It was. It was. But I think that's how we can do it, right? Because we can just convert her over into Vespera, right? Replace. Only 10-star and above can be replaced. That's fine. We'll get her to 10-star and swap to Vespera. That'll be okay. I do want the extra copies, but if I regress her, I'm going to lose. You know what? You're probably right. It's probably just better to go ahead and regress and save the copies. I like where your brain's at. Let's do that. And then we should still have enough to go ahead and upgrade Vespera. Let's go ahead and make sure this B- Vespera that we just... Wait, hold up. Yeah, this is the one we want. That should go in there. Fortune Ruins, Creation Circle. It only lets us 9-star, but that's because, I'm guessing, because we're going to have to use her as food. And the game doesn't like using her as food. I understand that. Wow, or is it? We only have 2 6-stars. We need another 6-star. That's easy, though. The 9-star food, we don't have a 9-star food either. We need to make a 9-star food somewhere. Who do we make? Who do we 9-star as foods right now? We can't do Norma. We've already done Norma. We could 9-star a Christian, most likely. We've got puppets. We can only pull out 5 puppets at a time. That's fine. Let's 9-star a Christian. I think that'll be a decent idea. Oh, wait, hold up. We also got... Wait. Wrong. Wait. I've planned all this out. I just forget it in the moment because my brain goes 1,000 different directions. Let's pull this out. We can also buy puppet chests if we want to. We can also buy an imminent hero selection chest later. We'll just save on that. It's a silly amount of dark food. It is. This event, being able to swap heroes around between factions, has been crazy for building your dark and light food like off rip. It's nuts. It's absolutely insane. But with that done, we can snag out ourselves a 6-star fortress puppet. Let's go ahead and do that. Like yoink. That'll save us a little bit. So we only need 2 6-stars, right? We probably need to pull it out though. That would probably help. I can't pull it out because I've got too much crap. Let's just go ahead, I guess, and upgrade you because you're going to be the guy we take to 9. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. Go ahead and take you to a 7-star bro. We can use the puppets for that, I believe. Why are the puppets not automatically selected would be a good question, but whatever. 7-star him that way. We can't 8-star yet because we don't have the other dudes out, but we will. Summon this. Summon those. Beautiful. We still need to make another 6-star hero here. Who are we going to feed out? We can just make another 6-star Christian. Right? I'm not overdoing that. I think that's correct. Do it this way. We'll have to use up some elite food. That's fine. That's not a big deal. Where's our 9-star Christian? We can go ahead and probably make him. Where are you at, bud? There you are. We'll throw in the 7-star Christian. We'll throw in the... Oh, did I use all my Christians? I didn't. Oh, thank God. What the heck? Oh. Where are you at, bud? I got to pull you back out of there. That's my bad. That's my bad. I put you in the wrong spot. Go ahead and use those. 5 heroes to get rid of. We got 1 of you. We got 2 of you. You can both go. Mirage, we got 1. Get out of here. 1 more hero. Eeny, meeny, miny. It's going to be Liquor. That's perfect. Right? That'll do it. Shaheen, you're heading out. It's 1 a.m. Oh, man, my bad. My bad. We started this one a little bit late today. I got preoccupied. I'm sorry. We'll see you next time for sure. There's more streams are coming. You'll be here. Apprentice has not popped in. Apprentice has not popped in. I feel I feel like maybe he was waiting for us yesterday and we didn't show up. I'm sorry. He'll be here eventually. And if he's not, he'll catch up on it. He'll be here eventually. In one of the streams, we'll catch him. It's so late. It's not that. For where I'm at, it's 6 p.m. So it's a fairly normal time for me. But it's different for everybody else, I guess. 2 a.m.? Goodness. Dude, I'm telling you, I was up until legit 9 a.m. Could not fall asleep. My chest, super sore from chest day on Mother Loving Monday. Literally dying. So my chest hurt. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't like move. I can't get comfortable. And then it was hot as balls last night. So I was like super hot. Couldn't sleep. It was a problem. It was a problem. Good night, Shaheen. We will see you later. For sure, skis. But now we have our 9-star food. Right? 9-star food is done. We need... What else do we need? Was that it? How many sets did I do? Listen, don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. It's been a long time since I've been in the gym. I did 3 sets to failure, and that was it. Dumbbell incline, I was like, I'll be fine. I'll be good. It won't be too bad. And for the first day, the day after, I was like, oh, I'm doing all right. Day 2, it's like, oh, man, soreness is getting real. And then my little brother was like, hey, let's move. So I had to go help him move stuff, and I was pinching a bunch of mattresses and squeeze them and walking for long distances. I don't think that helped. I think it made the problem worse. But it was pain. We're in lots of pain, but it's okay. That's the journey. No pain, no gain, as they say in the business. Hold up, I gotta focus. We got 40 minutes. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Night shift as a police officer. I bet that's probably the worst time to be an officer is the night shift. I feel like day mode is probably like easy mode police officer if there's an easy mode for being a police officer. Night mode is where things get crazy, I'm sure. 3 sets to failure normal. That's generally what I would consider a good, solid start, but I haven't lifted in many years. So maybe I just went a little bit too gung-ho going to failure each time. That might have been what it was. You can't sit for the stream. Hope it goes well. It will go well. We'll get you in one of the next ones for sure. Now we haven't worked out in a while. Yeah, I didn't realize how sore I would actually get. Triceps, same thing, 3 sets to failure. That's why I felt like I pulled my elbow for like 2 days. It's feeling better than my chest is now, though. The chest is just in a whole nother level of pain. But it'll be all right. You don't even go to failure ever. Listen, I've watched too much Dragon Ball Z as a child to not go failure when I work out. It's ingrained in my brain. If you're going to train, you train till you die. So that's what we do. Okay, well, are we ready now to make the 10-star Vesp? Not 9, 10. Or were we still short? We need to make a 6-star dark. That's right. That's what we were still short. We need a 6-star food. We'll use you and I guess 4 of the puppets. That'll be fine. That's the final 6-star, correct? You're new to watching my streams? Listen, everyone's new to watching the streams. You're among good company. We're all new. Well, listen, I used to be the same way, and it could be after you've worked out for a while. Day 1 is worse, but I noticed the longer I take off of lifting, and when I get back into it, 48 hours later is my worst soreness. I don't know why. It's just kind of been that way. But as I get back into lifting, you're 100% right. The more you do it consistently, usually after about a day, that's the max. But for me, it's definitely been day 2. And also, yeah, helping my brother move probably didn't help things. But it's all right. You gotta help. You gotta help. You gotta be a good brother. That's important. Yeah, 38 minutes. By the way, if you guys are here and you did do the event, don't forget about the little special things that you can click and snag for the surprise rewards. You got a very short amount of time to do that, so make sure you do that. Wait till you're 40. When I'm 40, I am going to be solid as a rock. That's my plan. I'm going to have abs, and I'm not going to look 40. But by the time I'm 40, that might change. We'll see. Am I keeping Sylvia? Sylvia's gone. We have swapped Sylvia away into Alakita. Sylvia is no longer on the account at all. She is pieced out. We have vamoosed her, and we are working our way into the debuff team. The debuff team is being built right now. That is the plan. So let's go ahead and get our Vespera built up as well. That should be the B-. Yes, that's good. 4 copies. 13 heroes. We still have enough puppets. Well, we're doing fantastic. Got our 9-star Christian. Let's roll. There we go. Bum Sylvia, I'm telling you. I was really disappointed. One day or day 1. One day. One day. So, okay, that is now done. We got to level these suckers up. We don't have a little pioneer race going on right now, but that doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and get you upgraded to the max. Oh, we're going to run out of spirit here getting all these dudes. That's okay. We actually have a way to get around the need of spirit. I bought these chesticles because I knew that this was going to be an issue. We were going to run out of fodder, so that's fine. We got that. Bam! 330 million more of that juice. Go up. Go up, my friend. Perfect. 2 level 250s, rocking 28 million health. I think my set is a warrior set right now, which really sucks butts because I don't want it to be. Am I planning to get an A- on all my accounts? On any of my accounts? Absolutely. Eventually we will. This account for sure will have an A- on it eventually. The Revival series 100% will for sure. The free-to-play is obviously going to be up for grabs. That's going to be a much later game thing there. Back to work, 2:30 a.m. See ya. See ya. Enjoy. Enjoy. You're a huge fan of the routing. It might not be as good as you want it to be. It might not be. We don't know. And that's what's fun, right? What server am I playing on? This is 1176 on Android. I'm sorry if my voice starts to sound like it's dying a little bit. I just recorded 2 videos before I started the stream to make sure I didn't miss any of the event. You can swap gear for gold. That is true. 100% true. She is a mage, correct? Let's swap that over to mage right now if we can. Is it here? Did we do the swap? No? Is it? Am I wrong? Maybe it is there. Am I stupid? Conversion. You just gotta look. You just gotta use your eyeballs and look. That's where it's at. That's where it's at for sure. What server I'm playing? I'm playing on 3 servers. They're all Android servers. This is the newest Android, I believe, still 1176. The free-to-play is on 1165, and the old account is on 36. More water. More water indeed. I'm almost out of water. That's not a good sign. Mage gear, $100 million. Best $100 million I've ever spent. Now I need mage tech and priest. I'm going to prioritize mage tech over the priest tech. Actually, what is our guild tech? How much did we pumped into warrior? I think more than I should have. More than I should have. Yeah, we can reset it for our 0 gems. Let's just do it. We don't need the warrior tech right now. We can use it later. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. Maybe not to level 60. Let's give it like level 20. That seems better. Cheap stuff, cheap upgrades. We're not going to go too ham with it. Attack is probably not a bad one to fully upgrade though, right? Training my vocal cords to failure too. 100% right. Let's go a little bit cheap on these. Get around the block a little bit. Mage crit. I want crit maxed. Mage precision. I mean, I could let's max it. What the heck? Get her some precision. Skill damage. Maxed. We're going crazy. Speed. We could get speed later. Let's just leave that for there for now. Not go too crazy. Hey, Dad, listen. I have many things in life. As of now, children are not one of them. You know? But I'm here for you. I'm here for you either way. Okay, so that is now taken care of. Our Alakita has tech. She doesn't have a stone. But that's all right. She's got an exotic pistol. That's the best one we can put on you, huh? Is that really the best one? Vespera does have the orb. The orb makes sense. We bought 2 pistols, didn't we? We did. I mean, is it really going to be better to run a pistol? Attack, holy damage, control immunity? It might be. We'll run this for now, just as a little more upgraded. But it might actually be better to run a pistol. Hope no children yet. That's right. No children till marriage. That's the goal. That is the goal. Something to strive for. How far can we upgrade you? Quick upgrade. We can go C5. What is that going to cost? What's shorten us? It's going to be dust. It's going to be dust. Swap crown? Nah. Crown's still good. We'll use that. You're a new dad. You passed away a few years ago. Listen, I'm a team dad passed away a long time ago. Mine passed away when I was 4. You know, it's tough life. It's tough life. But, you know, it's all right. It's all right. Just be there for your kid. That's all you can do, you know? You know what I'm saying? All right, so what do I do here? Do I just go C4 maybe on this? Save myself a little bit of dust? Hope for a good roll? HP, listen. That is the worst possible roll. Let's convert that. Block HP is almost similarly bad. Precision isn't the worst. Armor break? I mean, it's something. When am I planning to have a mini Wrath? No plans. No plans right now. Come on, give me something. Give me something beautiful. Not block HP. I want like an attack. Crit. Crit's beautiful. I'll take a double crit. Yeah, there is a dust event. That's right. Correct. Yeah, well, it's okay. I think we still have some chests I can open to get dust if I need it. So we should be all right that way. How are you looking now statistical-wise? 40 crit, 52 crit damage. Not bad. Some extra holy damage from the Awaken. I feel like that's a pretty solid start. What's the speed ratios here? 1233, 1287. I don't want you faster. Your stone is also unupgraded. Oops. Let's quick upgrade you. Oh my god, I can't upgrade you at all. We're also pretty broke on gold. This is why we purchased those chests. Let's open one for dust. Wait, no. This is... Now, let's open this one for dust. Let's do it. Get one dust, and then we'll open one for gold. We need some gold. 500 million gold, never a bad thing to have. Family planning, come on, keep it normal. Yeah, right. Yeah, right now my baby is a cat. That's 100% right. But for me, kids, long way off probably. That's the initial plan. I'm not having kids till I'm married. That is 100% the goal. Absolute factual right there. And I ain't married yet, so not anytime soon. Okie doke. What were we doing? Stone upgrades. I want to get you a speed stone if possible. Let's... At least it's only 2 dust that we just did that on. What the mother-loving crap. Go for a C1 maybe here. When's the wedding? Listen, shh. Not yet. It's not yet. Keep it a secret. Keep it down low. All right, let's get her... If we can find like a speed attack, a speed anything. Really, speed, crit. I don't care. I just want to have some speed. That's the plan. Speed it up. Not double crit. We could try to roll a damage build on her. We have a stream when the wedding happens. We could live stream it maybe. Probably not. We'll keep it. We'll probably a small wedding. Speed HP. Good enough. Is that going to make you faster? 1288. 1287. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Literally 1 speed over. Couldn't have calculated that better if I had tried. You know what I'm saying? You don't want speed, I'm telling you. You don't want speed. It's bad for you. Okay? Stop. Stop. We're almost out. We're almost out. Okay, so we still look at all these freaking Vesperas. Oh my god. We have so many. I probably should just retire this one. Get some CSG back in the bank. But other things we want to do today. So we've got the event stuff right. That's done. Have we finished the event in its entirety? We still have 232 replacement tickets. Here comes the loudness. Oh crap, we can't do that. Son of a mother. Can we do it from a friend? Do you have an E5 V4? You do. How do you visit people? You got to visit them from the Celestial Island, right? Visit. You. Cloud Island. I know that the music is terrible here. It simply is. There's nothing we can do about it. Where are we at here? Alakita is main householder. We need Betty's. We need a Betty or a Wukong. Son of a balls. Of course he's a tenant for Alakita. Ah! Maybe we go Betty on the free-to-play and Wukong over here. True. Honey in the water would help. I could also do some like honey and some tea. What heroes are I planning to use for my debuff team? As of right now, the main 2 is going to be Alakita herself. Vespera will also work. And then... who else debuffs really well? I think... do dots count as debuffs for Alakita's damage? If so, we'll probably keep Holmes Young around. Betty is worse for Williams. Okay. Okay, that's actually good knowledge. That's good knowledge. Maybe we go Betty... Dang it, Betty's worse for Williams. Son of a balls. Ah! Son of a... I can't build Wukong everywhere. I just can't. Can't. But the game is telling me to. It's like, listen, you must. Wukong and Betty with Alakita? Makes sense. I was just kind of looking around to see what we could swap heroes to, so we got all these extra tokens. I gotta get out of here. This music is just so egregiously loud. Save my ears. Thank you. Oh. Why? Why is it so loud? Why is it so loud? I don't know. We'll never know. Who could I swap? You run Betty and Wukong. Well, we can run Betty first. And if we have to build a Wukong later, I guess we can just do that. Wrong. Guess we could get a skin. Does Alakita have skins? I have no skins. I can't swap skins. I don't own any. Do we get any out of this? Do we have any skin shards in the memory? We have 40. You scrote nugget. Oh, wait. Swap one of these skins, couldn't we? Is it worth 1,000 gems to do this? Arania is the last tenant for sure. 100%. 100% Arania is not going up early. I don't feel like she would be that great. Let's do it. Surely Alakita's got a skin, right? Or Super Alakita does. I guess it doesn't matter who I buy, just one of these. We'll buy, that's Shia. We don't care about Shia. Grab a queen. And then, let's go see what we can get. Boop. Skin swap. No available. I gotta fuse it. Oops. Wait, do I? Yes. Okay, we're good. Just no dot on that one. No dot on that one. She is good? I mean, I've heard she's good once you Destiny trans her and stuff, but what I've heard is that earlier on, like V4, even Tree 5, she's pretty meh. I could be wrong on that. That's just the word that I have heard. What will it take to get you to help tomorrow? I don't know. Healing? We'll see. Alakita is there for 100 shards. I don't got 100 shards. We can just swap her doodle do her, right? It's probably cheaper because I have the extra coupons left over anyway. Right? Swap this into... Now, we're looking for the trans Alakita, right? Not regular Alakita. Is there a trans Alakita skin? I don't know. There may not be. I'm scrolling. Who are you? Who are you? Alakita! Would you look at that? Okay, so there is some Alakitas. Looks nothing like... Why is she dancing? She's good for the attack debuffs. Is that pre-Destiny? She has a skin in there, dude. She did. Okay, that's fine. But I didn't want to spend 5,000 gems on it. I've got the coupons already. So 1,000 gems to me is cheaper than 5,000 gems, and I can swap her this way. Is this the only Alakita skin that there is? I wish you could sort them by name, because I don't know how they all look. That could be a problem for me. Help me understand. That's Natalie. That's, I believe, Betty? I don't know who that is, but she's winking at me. I don't know who that is. Is that the only one? That's her only skin? Okay. Good to know. Good to know. We'll go ahead and replace that over. Save me a little bit. Do you know if Vespera is considered good? I don't know. It's too early for me to know. We haven't tested her really yet. Oh, yeah. You can do that. Hey, she has no regular skins. Oops. Can you do that on trans ones? Got to look at her over here and... No, you can't look at her skins here. Can't do it. Alakita has none skins. Has none skins. Uh-oh. We're running really low. But that's done. We've got the... Do we have the Vespera skin? No, we don't. That came from the relay, didn't it? We don't have that one. Unfortunate. Scrap. Oh, fusion event. Give me some stuff. Give me many much stuffs. Delete all that stuff. Okay. So we've got our team kind of coming around. They're level 250. They're B- awakens. They're looking pretty solid. The speed order really came out clutch for us. We have Vespera at 1 speed higher than Alakita, which is glorious. That will probably change as we upgrade both of them. But for now, it's okay. Use this chest for a skin. What chest? Oh, I have a skin. Then swap it for Vespera. I don't think... Can you swap these? It has to be a festival skin, doesn't it? I don't think I have a festival skin chest. Do I? No. I don't. The event rewards 1 chest for skin. Yeah, but can you swap a regular luxury skin into a festival? Or am I on drugs? Is that swappable or not? I need input. Put-ins. Help me understand. Because I don't see a festival one. It's just that one. Nope, you can't. I didn't think you could. You can? Okay, I'm getting conflicting information. I need help. And you're giving me conflicting reports. What do I grab? Listen, if we're going to grab a skin, we grab the coolest skin. And if we can't change it, we can't change it. Nope, you can't. Nope, you can't. Okay. All right. Either way, we do have a cool skin now, and I'm all right with that because the Gurky skin is the most glorious of all skins in the video game. If you disagree, I don't understand what's wrong with you. It's simply the best. You can swap it for an ace skin. Can I even get ace skins currently? Regular limited skins can go to ace skins. Listen, okay, we'll just go in here and see what's going on. Okay, we'll click a button. We'll go to skin. I hate to put a Gurkinator in here. I do not see a Vespera skin. And there's definitely not going to be one there. That's a cool skin too, though. I do kind of like that one. We're just stuck with the Gurkinator skin. And listen, we're going to rock it. We're going to rock it hard because Sylvie's turds and we got rid of her. Try looking at ace. How do I look at ace? You guys are throwing words out. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? I should have a regular skin. She'll have a trans skin. I can't check her trans skins. How do you look at ace? Skin. Fuse and replace? I don't know. Gurky skin goes crazy. It does indeed. Ace skin too. I don't know what's going on. Listen, I don't know what's going to happen in there. I still don't know what an ace skin is. What's an ace skin? Guild? Guild. Ace champion store? Guild skins? Skins. These? Or those? These? Ace skin is a rarity? Is this an ace skin? I still can't get any, but I'm looking. You can swap normal skins to ace skins, not festival skins. Is there an ace skin I should be picking up? Lutz? The top one is ace skins. These are ace skins? The bottom ones are festivals. Okay, so these are the aces. The best Halora skin is the ace skin. Are they different than the regular skins? Where is Halora? You're Halora. Starry Night, preview it. Interesting. They can't be obtained from Universal Shards and will not be sold to Glorious Temple. Well, that's good to know. Who are you? Carrie? Ew. Ew. Okay. So we could swap to an ace skin, but that's it. I think we just hold on. We'll just hold Gurky for now. We're not gonna worry about it. We can get ace skins later. It'll be all right. My Captain Aspen skin is an ace skin. Yeah, I think I swapped that one. Or I might have opened the chest for that one. I think I opened like a festival chest and it let me pick that one, which was nice. But we have now done the event portion, correct? Our event stuff is pretty much finished. Who do we want to swap heroes for? We've got a little bit left. We could swap. I mean, Natalie will be a build eventually. We've got E1, E2, E4. We need one more Alakita. I could swap a Vespera to an Alakita. I could swap a Patricia to an Alakita. I don't think you can swap these guys, though. I'm pretty sure you can't. Like 98% sure. You can't swap the regular ones. They have to be 6-star to be swapped around. We could also swap... I don't know. Listen. Need one more. I know I need one more Alakita for the E5. I guess I just swap a Vespera over. I've got tons of them. Let's just do it that way. That seems like a decent choice, right? And that would be good as well. Oh, wait. How much? It costs 50 per swap. Yeah, 6-star to swap. Hold up. We already used all of our puppets, didn't we? Or was that the other account? Yeah, we used all these puppets. These puppets are gone. So we can't make, unless we used a bunch of Vespera copies, we can't really 6-star this guy and 6-star Natalie. You know? We could. We only need, what, 4 more copies? We've got that, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more after that. That would be for Awakens. We can buy our Awakens, though. You know? You can't use the 5-star regular dudes. I tried. I was thinking that would be a way to yoink the system, but in the dark and the lights, it doesn't let you use the 5-star versions of the Dark Spirit. You have to 6-star them to swap them over, which is a little annoying. Could go 1 and 1. I guess I could. Let's swap one of you into a Natalie or an Alakita first. Get that done. Replace. Yep. That's all of our Alakitas needed for E5. And then let's go ahead and swap, I guess. We can swap another one over, since we got so many of them, and put one into Natalie. That'll be fine. That all works out. That uses up our coupons. I feel better about having those gone. I didn't want to waste anything. Yeah, the food heroes. Yeah, I know the regular ones can be. But yeah, the food heroes, you have to have 6-starred, I believe, before you can swap them around. Which is, I mean, I don't know why. It's just the way it is. It makes sense. It makes sense. It's way too easy to get the food ones. What do we got left? Is everything now done here that we are going to do? I could try to get an Asmo copy, not worried about it. We'll just let that ride the way it's going to be. This is done. This is done. These are done. We are finished over here, right? We can now rest easy. We got 16 minutes in the event is over, but we've got all the event stuff I want to do finished. Good to see me live again. It's good to see you here again. What's going on, Big Momo? Delicious. With that done, we can start to make a little bit of progress that we haven't really made yet. Progress 1, we need to do some tower. We can do some tower and push that. I'm assuming these guys are going to light the tower up like it's absolutely crazy. Let's just throw them in here and see what happens. Pop a Alakita in. We could put a Gru in the front. Let's leave it like this for now. See what they do. See how the 10-star Darks do in the campaign, the tower. Well, she just backline shot all those people to death, which is nice. It's very nice. They're dead. Everyone died. Everyone died in the first attack. I think we're good. Dark Seal Land. We also need to do Seal Land. Oh, I should have probably done some Forest Seal Land before I swapped away from Sylvie. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. Bad news. Regular Vespera is ass in Seal Land. That's fine. I've got an Alakita with her. So we got both of them to go together. It'll work out. It'll be fine. We can jump over and try some Seal Land in the dark area. How far do we make it? I don't know. We haven't done any Seal Land yet, which is not ideal. Do they need to be leveled up? I don't think they do. Let's just pop a bunch of these in there, and then we'll pop our Vespera and Alakita in the back line. It'll probably work out. I get the feeling this is going to go relatively fast for the first couple of waves for sure. It'll be all right. My straw is the very bottom of the cup, so it's like slurping up a vacuum on me, not helping me drink. That's fine. How far do you think a 10-star can make it? We do have quite a bit of a train, so it might be a little further than I would anticipate, but I would love to make it. How far do you got to get to all your smash attempts? Is it stage 10 or 12? 11th stage. No, wait. Is that right? Yes, the 10th. So we got to beat 10 stages. I think we got that. You think we beat 12? I don't know. We might. We'll see how much these guys can stand. They're surviving one attack now. Uh-oh. They're already surviving the basic attack from the baby Vesperas. But everyone else is looking like they're going down pretty easy. He healed, and then he died. Stage 5 went pretty smooth. You should be 20. There's no way in balls we're going to Seal Land 20 at 2 10-star heroes. If I had Almond Ramens, yeah, 100%. Almond Ramen is such a cheese for the Seal Land, it's kind of broken. We don't have any Almond Ramens, right? A little bit annoying, but it's okay. We just don't have them. So we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way, and that's fine. But yeah, she's totally 100% a cheat code for the Dark Seal Land. Being able to block pretty much all the damage you take. I meant to say you should beat 20. Well, I mean, we'll want to beat 20 eventually. Tim Star of Holmes Young with 4-5 so we can clear. I believe it. Holmes Young is insane. He is probably one of the most crazy heroes. Like, I know Eloise is like the broken one, but Holmes is like right there with him, I think. Holmes is pretty nuts. Turning people into doves, poisoning the balls out of people, healing himself. He's got kind of everything going for him. Pretty good dude. Pretty good dude for sure. We'll probably end up building one on this account just because I believe, I don't know if we ever got an answer. Do poisons count as debuffs for Alakita? The treasure train does a lot of work now. 100%. It does a ton of work. We shouldn't be doing anything near like, this is like a, what, 5-day, 6-day old account? We shouldn't be doing any of this stuff. And yet, we are. So far, things are going pretty good. I don't know how far we're going to get, though. That was stage 9. I just want, mainly, if I can beat stage 10, I'm happy. Dots are debuffs. That's what I was kind of thinking. That's kind of what I was thinking. That would be, it made sense to me. I didn't know if the game considered it the same way. So, yeah, the extra poisons will definitely make Alakita hit a little harder. Can you use the Seal Land shards for food? We probably could. I'm really bad about not spending them. I save them up and keep buying the little treasure that comes out of the Seal Land instead. So far, these guys are kind of oh, never mind. Alakita's putting some deeps in now. It's all going to work out. It's all, yeah, oh, Alakita putting in the work there. 76 million damage. I'll take it. I'll take it. You should beat 20 today. Dog, you are on drugs. There is no way in balls we're taking down stage 20 on a 5-day-old account. I don't believe you at all. There's no way. We're not powerful enough. Like I said, if we had a bunch of Amin Ramens to throw in here to essentially block all the damage we receive, I would be right there with you. I would say, yeah, we probably can. Being that we don't have them, I just don't see it. I could be wrong. I'm not going to say that you're wrong. I'm just saying I don't necessarily see it at the current juncture. Also, we have not upgraded our monster in a while, but I kind of want to save on that for, I think there's Pioneer races with monster upgrades. You'll regret not having kids earlier. I was a child of 5. I've seen many children in my life. If I have kids at 40 years old, I'll still have kids. You know what I'm saying? They'll still be there. They're insanely expensive children. So I don't know if where did that come from, by the way? That shot out of there. I know people say that, like they always like, yeah, you'll regret not having kids later in life. It's fine. We'll get it. We'll get there eventually. How far behind are you? I think he's that's like an hour ago. That's pretty, no, maybe 30 minutes ago. Yeah, we're taking some serious deeps here already. Some serious deeps. You did make it to a live stream, Duhan. I believe that's how you say it. I could be wrong. Duhan? I don't know. I don't want to say it wrong, but sometimes I do. We are taking some damage here. Even with our crown on, Alakita's kind of getting hurt. I still think we might be able to pull it off, but I'm not a hundo sure on it. The little Vesperas are dying. We have an active skill, though. This could be big. Uh-oh. The active skill was not as big as it needed to be. I think we die right now because we're dead. We are dead. We're absolutely dead. What was that? That was stage 12. We beat stage 11. Stage 12 has gotten us. Now, I don't believe that guarantees we can't beat it. You know what I'm saying? Is Mesmerize considered a debuff? Probably. Let's go ahead and upgrade some of these dudes. Smash before reset. Hold up. We're going to try to beat one more. I'm going to try to upgrade a couple of these. I guess we'll upgrade the C tier because she's already here. And see if that extra passive proc is enough. It may not be. It may not be anything. But we'll just see. There's only one way to know for sure. Boop. That's true. That's true. People get... Oh, hold up. Give me a challenge attempt. We're both in here. That's nice. But yeah, people get really caught up in like making sure they got all the funds, they got the perfect job, and then they find out when they have kids, the job keeps them away from their kids forever anyway. So, I mean, it's a balancing act. Nobody has the perfect code for life and making sure they get everything done absolutely correctly. We'll see what happens. If I play it a little bit wrong, I'll have kids someday, so it'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? We're doing one more. We're doing one more right now. It's not over yet. 75 peeps, 17 thumbs up. I don't even see the metrics. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see the metrics when I stream, so I don't know how that's working. But 17 is good enough. I'm happy with that. That's all right. We got it down to 2 enemies. This might be what we need. Does he heal when people die, or just when he gets hit? Alakita needs to kill this guy. Didn't hit the right guy. We still might be okay here, though. This still might work. Start your kids free to play account now so they're not way behind. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'll be all right. We're going to get it. We're going to 100% get it. Listen, I know the kid's up all night. It'll be a problem. I'm going to have a grandchild, right? It's going to be a perfect kid. It's going to sleep through the night like a baby. It's going to be a beautiful time. You know? But I think if I take care of myself properly, if I get into good shape, get my diet under control, get my exercise under control, and I do well, I shouldn't have as many issues as people say. An Antlers cane would come in handy right about now. It would. We just don't have one. Got your first E5A DAS Moog. Old Daddy Moog. Let's go ahead and smash these before I forget. Get that done. Boom. Good call. You did. Randy called it. You said stage 12. I highly doubt stage 13 goes down. We can give it one little tickle and just see how we feel on it. But we'll see. We'll see. They're going to be a little bit stronger this time, but, you know, we're the same strong. One more, please. We're going one more. We're going one more 100%. We're all in. We've killed all. We almost killed. Second priest is down. It's just these 3 dudes left. The downside to Vespera, as this stage, she only hits backline enemies, which means she doesn't get to put debuffs on these front guys, and that kind of sucks. What is my priest and mage guild tech looking like? It's not great. It's not great at all. Mage we pumped a little bit into, but it's not super far upgraded yet. We've missed like a billion guild coins on guild bosses on this account because we just opened the guild up for everybody, and we're at like guild boss probably 50 something now, and I only got guild coins on a couple of them, so we missed a buttload. Eventually we'll jump out and we'll do like a second guild just to build my guild coins back up, and then we'll jump back into the main guild. You should have some grandchildren before you have children so you can gain experience. You're right. You should. 100%. Get grandchildren first. Oh my God, we're going to win. We're going to 100% win. There's no way we lose this. We've got this. Uh-oh, Randy. Uh-oh, Randy. Uh-oh. Do you have any interest in any trans heroes that you've seen on other people's accounts? What do you mean? Like to buy them from them? It sounds so weird when you're not talking at 1.5 speed. I mean, I feel like my default speaking voice is 1.5 times normal speed. So I don't even want to know what that sounds like sped up. Muhammad got it, but did he? Because we're going one more. We're going one more just to see. You never know. Trans heroes I've seen on other people's accounts. Building on any of my future accounts. Right now, I haven't seen a lot of William's gameplay, but I am excited to build him. I'll be real with you. I'm going to level with you straight up. I don't watch a ton of like Idle Heroes YouTube. I think it keeps me from getting spoiled on stuff. I like to figure things out myself, and the more I watch other people do stuff, it kind of steals that immediate joy from me finding it out myself. So I don't watch a ton of it. You Price is right at me. Maybe he did, but maybe he didn't. You watch the vids at 2x? How do you even know what I'm saying? And you call me ADHD? There's no way I could understand my own voice at 2x speed. Not possible. Oh, there's no way we pull this off, right? There's no way. Then upgrade pet and push a bit more? Probably could. Half speed is drunk. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we do. That's what we do. We might get this, dude. Active skill, is it going to bring you down? We didn't crit. If we would have crit there, I think that person dies. We still might get him, though. It's around 11. It's round 11. We're still going. It's so close. And we got plenty of HP. I think we're fine. I think we got it. We didn't have the upgraded dudes either. I think getting the mesmerized debuffs is also adding a little extra damage from my my Alakita. We got it. You watch everything in 2x? How could you? I mean, I guess, no, there's no way. I can't read fast enough to watch anime in 2x. There's no way. When you said TikTok, I'm not going to lie. I've lost 6 to 12% respect for you. I am not a TikTok enjoyer. I never shall be. Can't do it. I think it leads to the brain rot of the generation. YouTube Shorts is bad enough. TikTok? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But we've done it. We took down 14. I think we try 15. I think we try 15. But yeah, how the heck could you unless you watch anime dubbed and you already know the language, unless you speak fluent Japanese, there's no way in the absolute scrote sack I could read the subtitles on anime fast enough to watch it in 2x. There's no way. How do you do that? You must have like a Rain Man's gift for reading. There's no way I could do that. Not a chance. Not a singular chance. I think we found our breaking point. These guys are kind of putting the dumpster on us, but maybe not. When Alakita wakes up, we might be doing good. I think we're still going to die here. You can barely read subtitles on 1x. It did was they tried to ban it, I think back in January, wasn't it? They tried to get the ban going through. And it was up until, I think, they had till April to like divest or change. They did eventually. Yeah, we're totally dead here. There's no way we survive this. Yeah, we're dead. I'm happy with our progress. Every time TikTok, I'm telling you. My little brother is the same way. He has these crazy ideas about like building stuff and little things that he hears. Like, where did you hear this plan? TikTok, 100%. Every time it's TikTok. And it's like, listen, maybe, if you want to build something, don't get your builder's advice in a 30-second short. Watch a full-on video on what you're trying to build. And then watch a bunch of other videos on that are like long form. And then you'll have a good idea what you're doing. Don't take 30 seconds of cut, here we go. Don't do that. Absolutely don't do that. Don't forget, oh yeah, true. I'll definitely forget that for sure. I just unlocked the Idol Master the other day. I forgot to do it. And keep pushing the campaign. ChatGPT is the way for everything. ChatGPT, here, I'm going to tell you what I believe of ChatGPT. I think it's literally there to stroke people's egos and make them feel smart when they ask questions. I don't think it's all that intelligent itself. It just combines a bunch of like internet search answers into its own answer. If you put ChatGPT questions into like how to play Idle Heroes, you're going to get some horrible advice. Absolutely terrible. Can I show you the 10 strongest heroes right now? Is it daily reset? Oh, we don't have Toad in here, do we? So I would show you the 10 strongest heroes. They're all Toads, probably. I don't know what the 10 strongest ones are currently in the game. Uses his chat to email professors. People use it for everything. They're literally using it to do job interviews and all kinds of stuff. Last time you saw me stream, I was playing Borderlands. Did I stream Borderlands? I don't think so. I don't think I streamed Borderlands. I don't believe I did. I know I streamed Super Auto Pets twice. That was like 3 years ago. I streamed Monster Hunter, but that was pretty recently on Twitch. I streamed maybe twice on Twitch for Monster Hunter Wilds. I think that's all I've streamed. I don't think I've streamed more than that. We'll get you the Discord later. I have to do it from the browser. For some reason, the app version of Discord does not let you accept pending requests to the Discord. Why? I don't know. So I have to log in on the actual browser version, and I can get you in a little bit. We're dang near out. We're almost done. That's it. There's like a drip left in there. It's easier to ask ChatGPT when you search something than Google it. I mean, maybe. Probably is. I don't know. I just like using it for like pictures. I think it's funny to see what ChatGPT comes up with when you make like images. That's enjoyable to me, but maybe I'm just old-fashioned. The top 10 strong. It depends on who you're maining. That's the thing is like, generally speaking, new heroes are almost always some of your best options. Top 10 best? I mean, I don't even know. I don't know where to say. I mean, depends on what you're going for. Lord of Fear is still an absolute monster of a hero. An absolutely insane. The anniversary bag is out if you want to collect it right now. Anniversary bag. I don't know what that means. Great for PvE. Honestly does pretty good in most areas of the game. Solid guy. Crowd control, you've got heroes like Betty here. She's an absolute freak. Locks down the team like a freaking master. Honestly, Wukong, straight up, probably goes with any team in the world that you want to build. You could put a Wukong in and he's going to be good. I would say the safest build right now, the Aura Stone thing. It's what? Aura Stone? Bonus rewards? Heh. It's over. Is there bonus loot? Lucky rolls. I guess I never got lucky rolls. Did I ever get lucky rolls? I don't know. I may have to reload for something like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. But yeah. Safest hero to build right now, if I was just going to say it, like the safest one you can build and you're not going to regret it, is probably Wukong. Because I would say no matter how you run your team, it will work. It will work. It should be enough, Chris. That would be enough. But like I said, the top 10, I mean, there's probably a bunch of lists out there for sure on what you want to build. I would say probably do some research on YouTube videos. You don't know the language I speak? Show me. All right, well, I guess that's close enough then. Eloise and Wukong. I'm talking about like later on, right? If you want to talk about like the E5 version, yeah, Eloise is the safest starter hero, bar none, because she does pretty much everything in the game. But if you're talking like down the line, I think Wukong is better. Like the Eloise will get you so far, but you're stuck, right? She's not going to go Transcendence form. She's not going to carry your team later. If you build a Wukong, Great Sage is going to be good pretty much forever, probably. Eloise, then Wukong, probably something like that, yeah. Can you swap a random Transcendent for Sage Wukong? I'm not sure. I'm assuming you could. The Gurkanator. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like after you've gone Transcendence mode, she's no longer really any good, I would say, most of the case. Holmes Young, probably still pretty good even after you go Transcendence. Also a pretty good starter hero. Does a lot of stuff for you. But yeah, when I'm talking Transcendence, I still think Wukong's probably the safest build in the game right now. Because even if like the main DPS hero changes, I still think that the support he brings to the table is going to keep him good in any team for like years. Leaks of a Transcendence Eloise. They're not going to do it. That is absolute bait. There's no way they transcend Eloise. No way. I disagree. I think that's somebody's fanfic out there. They're like, oh, please, transcend my Eloise. No. How far am I off my first E5? Probably pretty far. Once we get to like, I mean, man, we're probably pretty far. Quite far. We could probably, I don't know. We've got 2 10 stars, which is not the ideal starting point for sure. Halora is going to, yeah, Halora also pretty safe. Boost your damage by quite a bit. Definitely a good build for most teams, you're not wrong. But when it comes to our E5ing, we've got a lot of food to go. We're going to E5 Alakita first. It's going to screw up our speed order with Vespera, but it is what it is. Are you up to date on the gift codes? I don't know. The last one I used, I think, was Berry Best. So if there's been new ones after that, I have indeed missed them. I have indeed missed those. But we've been distracted. We did pretty good in the CLN. We knocked that out. We need to start rolling the tower real quick. I'm just going to throw it in auto clear because we absolutely decimated this and it wasn't even close. We'll let those kind of run for a second. I'm going to have to go hold up. Oh, God. It's so hard to open. Pull the straw out. Put the straw back in. It's going to poke me in the eyeball. Hold the straw out. We're down to like the last swigs. Our water's ending. When our water ends, We probably have maybe like 15, 20 minutes left, and then I'm dead. You got an A- from a B- stone? Dude, that is absolutely insane. That is some crazy luck. That's awesome. I have not built a Mockman yet. I do need to do that one of these days. Do people generally roll Mockman? Mockman's not the blocker. That's Ilamek, right? I don't know. One of them people roll like Eloise into. Maybe if we go on like the oldest account, we might do something like that. I do kind of want to build a Mockman. People give him high praise, so I'm curious. Will the E5 Vespera be made and be useful in the future? I think that Transcended Vespera is going to be good in the future for sure. For sure. But regular one's going to fall off because most regular heroes do fall off. That's just how they work. They're not going to be crazy for the end of the entire game. But yeah, I think Transcendent Vespera is still going to be a pretty good support hero. I think especially if you're going to main like Alakita as a Transcended, the amount of debuffs that she drops on the enemy team is just going to go crazy. Top tier damage, their only Vulcan is arguably a stronger one. Interesting. Interesting. Right now we're running Lofa main on the Revival series. We're going to go Alakita main here. I think Williams main for the free-to-play. And then, I mean, eventually we might start a new one. We can try a Mockman build or something. I don't know. But of course, by the time we're going to make a new account, there'll be new heroes out. We can try something different. I know a lot of people have played the older heroes. They're all new to me, but they're kind of old news for a lot of other people. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And if we get like crazy rolling on the old Revival series, we can build different teams and try different stuff. But for right now, we're going to probably stick with Aspen. I mean, I could swap him to a Mockman, but I'm not gonna. But I'm not gonna. How far are we? We gotta go to what, 250? Where are we at? Where are we at? 6v6 mode. So mostly like your Void Vortex, arena modes. I'm not really big on the arena, generally speaking. I kind of dodge that. Loaf is better in the Flame Shrine, Broken Spaces. Yeah, more of a boss damage dealer. It makes sense. I can see that because his kit actually even has like a double damage to bosses built into it, which is kind of cool. And those are the kind of the modes, I'll be honest, those are the modes I like the most. Void Campaign, Tower of Dream. Yeah, I can see the 6v6 modes. They're not all PvP, but a lot of them are PvP focused. Yeah, for sure. I'm not going to be swapping away from Aspen anytime soon. That's 253. Let's go ahead and grab out this growth chapter here. Get this moving forward. Boop. 500,000 gold via auto battle. I really hope I didn't claim my loot. I didn't. I'm a genius. Give me this. Give me that. Cheating. I'll take it though. It works fine. We've got this done. We've got this done. We've got this done. That done. These done. Grab me those. All of chapter 26 is already done. Get ourselves a little magic source. Not bad for energy casts. That won't be a terrible thing. Replenish some of the gems we've burned. Grab this. Grab this. A super wishing coin. Do we just drop like a 10 piece on those? And do broken spaces? Let's just go ahead and drop a 10 piece here. The XP glitch don't work on you? Weird. It didn't work the first time I tried it, but I think I did it the wrong way, and that's why it didn't work. But I've had a problem with it since. Flora. Do we want a Flora? I don't care. Let's just go. Do we get a free refresh? No, we don't. 100 for a refresh? That's stupid. Give me a 10 piece. Just go ahead and summon these out. There we go. Good enough. That'll get some of these future growth chapters kind of done before we have to really worry about them. Claim that out. Broken spaces should be pretty easy. I would hope. We'll find out. Hold up. Hold the phone. Everyone calm down. If you go too quick, it won't work. Yeah, you gotta like back out of the growth chapter and then come back in. Because I did it from the growth chapter itself and it wouldn't let me do it. You gotta take a little time in betwixt, back out of the thing, open the thing back up, and then you're usually good to go. But we do be having a B- Heart Watcher. Let's go ahead and get her upgraded so she can do some stuff for us. Probably not a bunch, but she'll be doing something. Yeah, it usually takes a little bit of time for the new events to load out. Usually about 8:30, 9 o'clock my time, because it resets at 7 p.m. That's when the new stuff pops. Let's get her in here. Do we have an Olivia? We do. Let's throw an Olivia in here as well. Go ahead and get that upgraded. Get ourselves a bit of a boss team kind of rolling. It won't be crazy or anything, but it'll be something. Wrong place. Oop, monthlies. Fusion. Nope. This. Yep. Battle. How do I want to run this? Sigmund will break armor. Heart Watcher will boost damage. You'll boost damage. You do a lot of poisoning. I think we can get rid of the rest. I mean, Wukong might do okay damage, but I do know that he's going to do more. And we'll get our 2 10 stars in there. Pop in our little Snecky Poo. See what happens. Waiting for the resets on events with private server. They say the private server is still around. I don't even know how to find it anymore. I might Google it and see if it still is a thing. We shrunk him. We shrunkatized him, Captain. That's good stuff. I remember always going to S1, and we just chill on S1 and wait for the new event to come there. First, we'd get like 10 minutes of a jump start on the new events. Good times. Good times. E5 Eloise, E5 Ticks. E5 Finn. You don't see a lot of Finns. I haven't seen a lot of Lunas either, to be honest. I've heard that Transcended Finn isn't as bad as people gave him credit for. He's actually pretty decent. But we'll see. I can't drink this anymore. It's pretty much gone. Who's the best early game transsexual hero? Good question. I don't know. 242 million damage. We got him down in how many rounds was that? I think I clicked too quickly. Holmjung out deeps and even Alakita. 5-star. Bro's crazy. It's all the follow-up attacks and the poisons. He just goes nuts. Bro just goes nuts. 7 rounds deep. We got him done. What time is it for me at the moment? It is 7:15 p.m. currently my time. Early game trans hero that's the best. I've heard Betty is really, really solid for a first trans because she can lock down teams and push you in Void campaign pretty far. Same story with Wukong. Wukong is a really solid first transcendence because he has kind of the same kit where he can stun people round 1 and also does quite a bit of damage. Those are 2 really safe, I would say, early game trans. If you're wanting to push Void campaign, I think that's 2 really good options. Yeah, Holmes is insane. Holmes is absolutely insane. I kind of just want to build him. You know? We've got a C+. Why do I use the basic one? I've got a C+, bro. What the scrote nuggies am I even doing? What am I even doing here? Do we have any puppets? We don't have any puppets. We've used up all of our fortress puppets. Balls. Balls and scrotums. We could use some of these guys as food. Hold up. Hold my beer. Let's make a 6-star Holmes Young for funsies. Let's just do it. Where are you at, bud? Eeny, meeny, miny. That's not up there. He's going to be down here in a viscerally type area. You suck. You suck, arena. I don't know why they just don't have a way for you to do that while they're in the arena. Why do we still have to go through this? You know? Would a 6 trans Wukong team beat everybody up? Well, the problem is you can only have 1 in a team. If you could put 6 of them in there, it would be pretty nuts. You would almost guarantee, unless they are stun immune, you would probably stun all 6 people every single round, for sure. Williams into Asmo is good too? What? Asmodel? Asmodel? Listen, that sounds crazy talk. That sounds crazy. I've never built an Asmo, but almost everyone I hear says don't build Asmo. Pretty much only as a tenant kind of guy. I could be wrong. I will say I don't know everything, but I could be wrong. Let's go ahead and get this. Can we make you now, or are you still stuck somewhere? Whoop, whoop. Tell me you're not. You're not. Perfect. Alrighty. Throw you in there. Who are we going to throw in as food? Throw a couple Myconators, a you, and I mean, we could throw a Shia. You can awaken Shias. We've got more than 5 Sigmunds. We'll throw a Sigmund in there. That's fine. Might be the worst trans. He might be. I don't know. I've never built one. Could be fun someday. He looks cool. He's got that going for him. There we go. 6-star. Holmes Younginator. Let's get you rolling up there, bud. Perfect. We're running out of purple goo. Not good. Not good at all. I guess just give him some gear, right? The exotic pistol? Sure, bud. Sure. Do what you gotta do. Throat is dying. We're on our way out, peeps. We got this done, though. Stage 1 claimed, finished, moving forward. 5,000 more purple goo for doing 50 stages in the tower. Let's take a quick peek and see how fast these guys get smoked on. And then we'll just auto-run these up to probably 300 or so. He just threw some poison right in their face. Instantly killed the last 2 guys. I think we're good. I don't see any issues coming from this. Roll. Roll it out. My neck's starting to hurt. I've been sitting here for like 4 hours, though, so that's probably why. Sitting down in this chair. I don't have the greatest of office chairs. I can't lie to you. I won't lie to you. It's not the most beautiful chair in the world, but it's something. There are checked out mythic heroes, similar to Idle Heroes, but has gods as the characters. I haven't heard of it. I have not heard of it. I can always look at it and see. I'm always down for some more hero collection. I enjoy that. Have you got your food chest from the growth packs by spending diamonds? I have not. I have not. I probably have some there as well. Why don't you go and refill the bottle? Could. We still have like 1 gulp maybe left. But probably at the end of this, we'll probably end up just calling it for the day. My neck is killing me. I've got to get the videos edited and uploaded that I did earlier. I'm telling you, I feel like it's the same. I'm in the same boat with you. Gaming chairs are just kind of a scam to make you spend more money on the chair. Office chairs, they're built to be comfortable. Herman Miller. Yeah, those are expensive as mother loving scrote. I ain't ready for that. I ain't ready for that. Not even close. You've played it, it's okay. I don't know. Well, we'll look at it. I can always look at it and see what it's all about. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Oh. Solid 2 bands for a chair? Yeah. No way. Absolutely no way we're dropping that kind of cash for a chair. I mean, I love my butt just as much as anybody else, but no. There's no way I can do that. I'm sure you can find a pretty reasonable Herman Miller knockoff for, under, a few $100, and that would be good. So is lower back surgery. That's true. That's true, I guess. Lower back surgery is also very expensive. But, listen, if you take care of your lower back through proper exercise, make sure you're doing your back extensions, build up those core muscles, you shouldn't have too many issues from your chair that causes back surgery. Usually back surgery, in my experience that I know very little of, it's people that lift heavy and lift improperly, cause themselves problems in their spine, end up with spine surgery. Sometimes it's just genetic. May have like poor vertebrae genetically. That sucks. No really way around that one though. That's just unlucky draw, I guess. And then the other way is like if you have a physical job like warehouse work and stuff like that where you're very, very repetitively doing bending over motions constantly. Don't take that the wrong way. You can screw your back up pretty quick doing that way as well. I don't know a lot of people that end up with like back surgery from sitting too much, but I don't know a whole lot about the office life. If people sit in an office chair for 12 hours a day, maybe it is a problem. It's true, but I feel like if I'm spending that much time in my chair, if I'm not like streaming or recording or something, I'm probably doing something wrong. I need to be spending more time on my feet, lifting weights, doing something maybe a little more productive, How has the stream changed to butt health? Good question. That's the nature of streaming. Things can swap over real quick. A good chair will last you 10 years. True. This chair, by the way, fun story. Let me show you something. This is when I knew I was getting too fat. This is the armrest for my chair. I went to stand up, pushed some weight on it, broke right off. And I was like, listen, it's time to lose some weight. That was a smack in the face. Why is it still here? I don't know. I just didn't throw it away yet. I'll set it over here so I remember it. Yeah. There we go. True. Why spend on a chair when I could buy more summons, more cores of transcendence, more relay packs? These are things you got to think about. Repetitive strain injury, 100%. 100%. Did the chair really give you that much of an issue? Hopefully, there's my goal. Now, I'm a young man, so I'm not going to claim to know how my life's going to look in 15, 20 years. But my goal is to get in good shape, and then maintain that good, healthy exercise regimen, good, healthy diet. And then if I end up having like back problems or something after that, I will feel that I've done everything in my physical power, you know, not financially, obviously, to fix that issue. It couldn't handle a massive weight or scrot. Listen, that ain't that heavy. Okay, it could definitely handle that. It was more the rotund belly area it was probably struggling with. They do have those stand-up desks as well. I've thought about that. The only downside to standing up for long periods of time for me, where are we? I need to stop this. We've probably gone 87 stages. Oops. My bad. I have flat feet. I was born with the flattest of the pancake feet. So standing for long periods of time kills my ankles bad. I even have like weird like shaped bones because of it, which is why I don't like doing squats. I know I hate leg day, but it's mostly because squats like really hurt my hips. So we'll figure out a way around that. You don't like the young man take? We're reaching half or a third of our average life expectancy. Yeah, I'm going to be 32 this year. My life expectancy, if I keep going the way I'm going now, probably 60. If I get in shape, maybe I'll make it to 80. So I'm definitely 2/3 the way there. Got the scrot lean going. You're half dead. No, you're not. 30. Hey, listen. You have to throw the damn in there. I know I'm getting old. I don't look old though. Do I look 32? Be honest. Worst workout is sit-ups. Yeah, I'm telling you, I used to do like sit-ups we did when we were in school. It didn't bug me as much. I did them not necessarily recently, but yeah, I did sit-ups in my room, and I had like a painful spot right on my tailbone. That stuff hurts like a mother lover. So I'm thinking maybe like leg raises are just a better option for abs. Maybe getting on a bench and doing some decline sit-ups or crunches might be a better option. But yeah, straight up sit-ups, they suck. They absolutely suck. Turning 49 in 2 weeks. Listen, you're not 50. You're not 50 yet. You're not halfway to 100. 32 is uncle. You 13, bro. Listen, I am an uncle. And my youngest cousin, or my oldest cousin, I believe is 17. Maybe going 18. I think he's 17. It makes me feel crazy old because I remember when he was such a young child, he handed my older brother a literal turd out of his diaper. Hilarious time to be alive, but seeing the change from turd handing bro to I have a job and I drive around bro is crazy. It's so weird. It makes you feel so old. You forgot to go have lunch with your girlfriend? I'm not taking the bullet for that one, okay? Listen, you had car trouble, something went down. It was not the stream. Toe touches or death? Yeah. Dude, we did those in weightlifting. We had a weightlifting program in school, and we would do those as our warm-up. Those absolutely decimate you, dude. Holy crap. You were an uncle at that age? Yeah, I know, right? You're older than Google? What? Holy crap. When did Google come out? Do people know this? Let's go ahead and get some stuff rolling over here. I've been kind of just chatting. Grab that 5,000 purple goo. We need it. Dude, that is so crazy. Yeah, 2005 kids are now 20 years old. Isn't that insane? That's crazy. I was going to kindergarten in 1999. 1999, I was getting my clothes for school. Crazy time to be alive. Crazy time to be alive. Yeah, I was born in 2006. And they're in college? Yeah, I know. That's crazy, right? Oh, man. That's nuts. That is nuts. 2001 officially? Oh, my God. I'm older than Google. That ain't good. Grab this out. Grab that. We had to do some damage to guild bosses. I think our guild boss damage time has reset, right? We're at stage 54. Have I done a fight on this guy? I have not. We are about to. How do we want this to go? We want you. We don't want you. Oh, Olivia is going to be so good here, though. Wukong can go. Heart Watcher's in. Kamatha is going to petrify backline allies so hard, so fast. I don't really want her in the back line. Let's do it like this. I know Vespera is going to take some punishment here, but maybe it'll work out. I don't know. Kamatha is annoying. You were born in the 80s. I was not. I was born in the early 90s. 1993. The very butt end of it. December. Almost a 94 baby, but not quite. 1992 here, chat. Life is nuts. I'm telling you, dude. Our generation has seen some of the craziest changes in the history of the world. Right? Just think about it. Internet wasn't really a thing. We have gone from VHS tapes you had to manually rewind to online streaming movies that you can watch anytime, anywhere. You know? It's crazy. December 29th, 93. December 27th, I got you by 2 days. What's going on? Almost a Christmas baby, but not quite. Look at that. Look at that. Me and Romeo. Close. Close. Pearl Harbor Day? Is that 7th or 9th? December 7th or 9th? I can't remember. I never remember it. Is that bad for me? Kamath Vesper synergy? I don't know if there's synergy there. We're still alive. No one's even dying. Our treasure train is going ham right now. Cassette Walkmans to CD Walkmans. I missed the cassettes. I was not a cassette bro. I didn't have that. I had a CD. I remember if like someone hit the ground too hard or you walked too tough, the CD would skip. I don't know if you remember that. That was always fun. You had to like walk very gently with it so it wouldn't start skipping your songs. Good times. Maybe I just had a cheap one. That's also possible. But that was good stuff. That's true. You're 100% right. I won't read that out loud, Merchant, but you're 100% right. Absolutely true. Close to 10 years out, internet. Honestly, I think it's true. I think internet has kind of ruined mankind. We used to go out the skip proof. Oh, that was such nice tech when that came out. But yeah, I feel like internet has kind of ruined people. We don't know as much as we think we know because we can just ask a question in 2 seconds, have an answer that we forget 2 seconds later. You know, when I was a kid growing up in school, we actually had to write stuff down like consistently and constantly. Be Kind, Rewind, Jack Black movie, witnessed it, saw it. But yes, like back then you had to like learn stuff and know it all the time. We couldn't use calculators in school. And nowadays kids can pull ChatGPT up and just ace their test without even having to really try. They don't have to learn anything. I keep grabbing my water bottle. It's over. Me and the water bottle have ended. You were talking to your 8-year-old son about this? He'll know more one day. Well, actually, maybe. He was born with smartphones. He's going to be in that area. We're evolving in reverse. I do believe that we are indeed going backwards. I think, here's a hot take. Could be wrong on this. I believe that people always dog on like ancient people, like, oh, 2,000 years ago, people were so stupid. I think they were so much smarter than us, it would blow your mind. They couldn't read. They weren't taught to read. But these people built like the aqueducts of Rome 2,000 years ago. They built, have you seen some of the temples in India that were hand carved into mountains? It's like, oh my God. Who was the architect behind that? Because you can't mess up when you're carving in stone. There's no going back. There's no, oops, erase that problem. You know, it's there. But they built some beautiful things by hand. Did it take a long time? Sure. But I mean, I would be amazed if you could do that nowadays. That's crazy. There's a big swing back. You know, honestly, I'll be straight with you. I think this trend going back the other way to traditional life, going to church, getting back in this, I think is 100% due to the woke insanity we've had to deal with for like the last 5-10 years. I think people are just so over it. They're like, listen, we've messed something up. Let's get back to being like regular people. I think that's really a big part of it. Art decline is insane. True. And imagine, we just got AI art going on like now. Like we just now finally got it. Give us 10, 20 years. Will people even know how to do art legitimately anymore? Are people going to be real artists? I don't know. 2,000 years ago, Idol Heroes was real life. Probably. Stop grabbing the water bottle. Water bottle's dead. It's over. It's done with. Everyone's sick of degeneracy and love is love. I'm telling you, I think it is. I think that's 100% true. I think people are just sick of being like spoon-fed what to think and what to believe. And they're like, maybe, listen, maybe I should start doing this for myself and doing my old thinking and doing my own way of doing things. And it leads you back to a more, I don't know, a more traditional lifestyle. Because that's generally what happens. You know? The double-digit partners? Was that... that's... that is way too... That's true. And I don't know if that's going away. I mean, it might. I think that that's always just been kind of a thing. It used to be a little more rare, obviously, when it was super frowned upon. But there's always been cultures and civilizations that just... That's how they were. Will we ever get back to a truly traditional way of living? I don't know. Maybe when Jesus comes back. Maybe then. That'll probably be a good starting point. Let's see what these Sigmunds do to us. They're probably going to rinse us a little bit. Sigmund's kind of annoying. Let's do this little trick here. Because we're doing a lot of counterattacks. Dude, 100%. 100%, Dale. When I grew up in the age of like the internet was just a thing. We had Halo 3 lobbies, COD, Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. The things people said back then online, people today would die. They would hear those words, they would just, and that was it. Jesus comes back at the end of the world. He does not. That is a misconception. He actually comes back and he rules for 1,000 years on the earth. So it's not the end of the world. It is maybe it's a new heaven, new earth thing, but either way, he does reign for 1,000 years. That is the plan. You know what I'm saying? 100%. I know some stuff. But yeah, people, you couldn't get offended like that back in the day. Were you part of the COD lobby? Of course I was. That was my age. We were Halo 3-ing it up. Every open chat at the end of every match, it was just a yelling match of constant insults. Just a yelling match. It was crazy. But yeah, you know, nowadays, half the stuff that got said back then, people would just hear it and they would just curl up into a ball and they would cry and weep and die. People do not have thick skins anymore, and I think that's a very, very, very important thing to have. Don't take everything personally in life. Not everything is personal and everything's meant to be an attack on you, you know? Just live, you know? Wait until the revelation comes to you. I keep grabbing it. There's one more sip. I'm taking the last sip so I know it's gone. There is no more. We are watered out. We'll probably make it to 2 hours, then I'll have to stop. His yoke is light. Either way, you're going to wear a yoke. I mean, that's true. People are yoked by all kinds of things. People are yoked in everyday life. Jokes are funny and laughing at stuff is much better than getting upset. 100%. If you choose to get really upset about stuff all the time, your quality of life goes way down. It doesn't go up. If you laugh and can make jokes even about serious situations, it's way better for you. It is. It simply is. It doesn't have to be like, oh, he's taking things serious. Like, it's not. It's not serious. You can joke about serious matters. You know, you can. We're dying. I'm almost out of throat. We got 13 minutes. I can make it 13 more minutes, I believe. Holmes Young, the last bro alive? What a monster. He still died. 1 billion damage. We have broken the billion damage club 1 week in. Look at this guy. 700 million damage from Holmes Young. We have a 10-star Alakita dropping 200 milskis. Vespera dropping almost nothing. Almost got out deeps by a 5-star Sigmund. Big fan, buddy. Glad to see you back in Idle Heroes. Appreciate you, Husker Pride. Appreciate you. Appreciate you coming to hang out. Dude, Holmes is a freak. I'm telling you. I mean, I want to E5 like Alakita first because she's like my main DPS. But maybe we just E5 a Holmes Young and go ham. You know? Guy's a monster. Doing absolute work. Look, 1 billion damage. A Bilski. We're currently number 1. It hasn't updated our our picture. We're Gherkinators now. We're not Sylvies. But we got that done pretty easy. Hopefully we don't need to do 2 more of those because I already did that. Oops. Spend wishing coins? Oh, crap. Is Brave Trial going on right now? It is. Of course it is. We ain't got time to jump into this. They'll nerf him like every OP hero before? Probably. Probably. Just E5 Holmes. Probably not a bad idea. Who does more damage, Holmes or Wukong? It's definitely Holmes. I don't have a 6-star Wukong right now on me to test directly, but at 5-star, both of them together, Holmes still out DPS'd Wukong even with the follow-up attacks. I think it's due to the amount of the poison stacking. He just keeps stacking those poisons up over and over and over again, and it goes crazy. They may nerf him. I don't know. He's been out for a while. Still seems like he's kind of doing the same thing. You want to see me revive the old OG account next? I might. Chris, see you tomorrow, 2 a.m. for you. Appreciate you coming to hang out. Hope that job search goes well for you. I got you in my prayers. I got you on the mind. Good night, my friend. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. I appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot. But yeah, the oldest account that we altered like everything off on, that one, we might go like meta. The Dant account, of course, is also an option. I still think the Dant account, what I want to do over there is keep it like 2019-esque. So like Sword Flash Shia, Scarlet Queen, Jara, do like the OG trans line up there just to see what, with all the new updates we have, the Grim War, you know, Treasure Train going crazy, how strong you can make those OG heroes nowadays. I think that would be kind of a fun deal for that. You remember that video? It was so sad. It was a good video, though. I mean, I don't know if I can pull up the stats on it. I can pull up on my phone real quick. See if I can. The camera's reversed, so you won't be able to read it. Hold up. Hold up. Let's search. Content. How do I search this? What would that be? The finale, probably? Finale. That would probably pull it up. It didn't pull it up. Final? Scrolling. 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 Oh, there it is. There it is. Got 181,000 views on the old finale episode. That wasn't bad. It made me $500. I made $500 on that video. $500 to alter everything off. Good times. Good times. And that was the last big paycheck for a while. I'll tell you that much. Non-trans, yeah, well, you could do that, but you're gonna get stuck. You can't go through Void Campaign. So I'm gonna go ahead and have their transforms allowed, just because they're still like 2019 heroes. Technically, they're not, but they technically kind of are. Because I'd still want to be able to do Void Campaign and stuff as well. Everyone thought it was clickbait. Yeah, gotcha. That was not clickbait. That was absolutely true. I got it. I already found it. Yeah, but appreciate you trying to help out there. Appreciate that. Just a kid back then. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I mean, heck, I wasn't even really a kid back then. I was still 20-something, right? Perfect timing on coming back, though. Honestly, I feel like it was. I know Lord of Fear... Oops, I smacked my thing. Lord of Fear is technically also a 2019 hero, but I've already built him, so I'll probably main Shia over there as my DPS, just so I'm not crossing too many lines of like having the same dudes, because that would get a little redundant, you know. Some more Dark Souls content. It's going to happen. It is going to happen. We're going to get some Dark Souls streams probably going. I'm not sure exactly when, but we will be doing Dark Souls 2 playthrough. I promised it 6 years ago. I better do it. So we'll do some of that. Maybe Dark Souls 3 as well. Elden Ring if we get to that one too. And then, I don't know. We'll see what goes from there. Still new to streaming, so we'll figure out what happens. What, maybe want to poke around Idle Heroes again? It was after I did, I want to say I was playing some Monster Hunter, and I popped a community post up or something, I can't remember. Maybe a poll on what people wanted to see next. And they said, like, hey, revisit Idle Heroes, you know? Because I think I mentioned it in the video itself, like, hey, what do you want to see next? And then, hey, go back and look at Idle Heroes. So I did. I just, like, I'll go check out and see what's happening on a video, and I did. And the video blew up like crazy. Barry pointed it out. It got a bunch of traffic from Barry being like, hey, he's back. He's looking at the game again. And I was like, you know what? It does sound like it'd be fun to jump back in, and that's just where it's been. Definitely to stream on Saturdays. I'll try to. Oh, yeah. Is that where, instead of doing fencing? Listen, I like the way you think. I like the way you think. Jara more powerful than Shia? Honestly, you're probably not wrong. Because the fact she crowd controls as well, she'd probably be similar to like going with like a Betty trans as your first. Obviously not quite as strong as Betty, but maybe we can do it that way. Almost 4 a.m. here. Your night owl just went Super Saiyan. Do I like the game now? Truly, yes. I think it is so much more fun than it was 6 years ago. 6 years ago, it was so very slow. There was just not much to do. You had the campaign. You had, I guess Sealand did come out towards the end. Tower of Oblivion, Aspen Dungeon. There was no Gate of the Void. There was no Void Campaign. There was no Fantasy Arcade. The events were horribly, like the pay-to-win element of the events was awful. It was just, such a different game then. And I'm glad I left when I did, so I didn't just burn out entirely. But coming back and seeing all the new stuff in the game, it's been so much more fun. So much more fun. Finally caught a live stream. Chief Bloods, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Unfortunately, we'll be ending it relatively soon. My voice is dying. I'm out of water. And I need to hang out with my girlfriend a little bit today or she'll be mad at me probably. You'd like to see me try Eloise just for the content, even free to play. She is generic, but yes, she is. She really is. On the oldest account, that's what I'm thinking about doing, because it was always kind of the meta slave account anyway. Build like the Valkyries and all that stuff. So maybe if we revive the old Wrath account, the truly OG oldest account, we just go disgusting meta creatures and just be that person. Maybe that's the plan. 2 years for to save the scrolls for one time. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was insane. It took like $500 to get 500 summons. It was like literally $500 to do one round of a summon event. I was like, this is insane. And nowadays, I mean, even free-to-play players can drop like 2,000 summons. It is just such a better time. Have I ever played the private server? I played the old private server 6 years ago. Back then, they couldn't update the game anymore. Some new code came out on Idle Heroes side, so it kind of got locked with old heroes. So I don't really know what it looks like nowadays, if it's still around, what you can do on that. Will the girlfriend join the stream? Probably not. I would say probably not. She's not really into the streaming side of things. But yeah, I haven't played on a current private server, so I don't really know what that's about. Favorite change that happened while I was away? I mean, there's a lot. The fact that there's just more content to do is fun. The thing I'm most excited about, this may be a crazy take, is the fantasy arcade option in the game. The fact that this is a new area they can just add mini games to whenever they want, as many as they want, that's fun to do as a time killer. I love that idea. I love that idea. I think they could lean really heavy into it and have a lot of game modes there that would be so much fun. Just let you do fun stuff and chill while you're waiting on dailies and stuff. I enjoy it. I know some people hate the fantasy arcade. I get it. I see the potential in it, not what it is right now. Heroic Breakout is the best game mode they have in it currently. They could really tweak that mode to be way more fun. The tower defense is kind of tedious, but I just look at it as an opportunity that they can add tons of game modes to it, and it'll be fun. And it will be absolutely fun. But like I said, I'm just that kind of person. I like little mini games and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Peace out, Randy. Enjoy it coming to hang out. We'll be popping off here in a second anyhow. Appreciate you coming to hang out. Been here the whole time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hope they add more games to it soon. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. That would be the ideal. Or even tweak some of the game modes currently in it. Like right now, tower defense, the fort defense is one thing. They could easily make this mode more tower defense type-esque, where like instead of having like waves of enemies come in like a horde like they do now, what they could do is they could have like a legitimate tower defense styled game where you have like places that you can put your heroes, and different heroes have different skills. I don't know if you watched any of the Watcher of Realms series that I did, but if they could implement a system kind of like that, using the heroes in the game as actual towers, that could be a blast. But I always love tower defense, so that could be why. Yeah, a 2-time speed button would be awesome. That would be huge as well. Stop expanding floras. Couldn't agree more. Less flora chapters, more heroic breakout stuff. You'll say bye for now. Have a great evening. Peace out, Kluge. Appreciate you coming to hang out. You're currently in Bangkok? Holy, that's way over there. Made you pick the game back up when I came back. Just got Destiny transfers to Lofa. We're about to be there. That's where we're heading. We're heading there next. The Dead should hire me. I don't know if they will, but they should. They should sponsor me. Sponsor me, DH Games. I love you now. I'm sorry for all the bad things I said 6 years ago. I'm not. I meant them 6 years ago, and they needed to be said 6 years ago. So I'm not sorry. I'm not gonna lick your boots. Okay, I won't. I'll be straight with you. I'll shoot you straight. Need to fix the backspace thing too. Honestly, yes. Bag space is something they could definitely address, and it's at this point of the game's life cycle, it would just make everyone happier. It's not going to be a negative. You know what I'm saying? Not going to be a negative at all. You missed your viewers of Dance pooping on them? Suck it, nerds. That's right. Dance great. Dance good stuff. I wish they would go back and like do some trans and like, you know, Tree of Origin and stuff upgrades for some of the older heroes. Give them a little TLC update. That would be fun. Bag space doesn't need to be a thing. True. Now, I'm not sure how it works on the development side of things. If having supermassive hero bags like this would lag servers, I don't know. Maybe that's why it's a limitation. But there's definitely ways they could make the bag space not as oppressive as it is. You should always be excited to summon. You should never be bummed you have to summon because of all the bag space management you have to do. That's the way I look at it. Chief Blood's coming in, dropping the super chat for the spendage. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. We will be doing some more spendage soon for sure. What's the next big event after Anniversary? I don't even know. It's been so long. I know Anniversary was a really big deal. What's coming up next? It wouldn't lag any server. It might not. Like, I'm not sure how it works. I know, like, this is just from other games, so it may have nothing to do with this. Diablo 4 had a big issue with lag when people had big stash spaces because, like, the whole world was, like, loading everyone's stash, and that's why it was limited. So I'm not sure. Spend 5K on the next event. If you donate 4.5K, I will still probably not be able to do that. Someday, maybe. Someday, maybe. There's a big one in September. You always forget its name. You have a hard time accepting it's a lag problem. It's not that much data to keep track of. Hey, you know more than I do. I don't know. I'm just throwing out stuff that I've heard. Halloween, surely it's not all the way in October. The data wouldn't always be present. That's kind of what I'm saying. It also may just lag your own device when you have a bunch of shiny heroes. I don't know if like this visual animation might just hurt your GPU if you've got 150 of them just shing, shing. I don't know if that might be a problem. Like I said, it's not in my wheelhouse. I'm not a developer. I don't know these things. But it's definitely something they could address and I think should address because it would just make the game more fun for everyone. And that's the way I'm looking at it. You're back? How's it going, peeps? Soul, you're back. Listen, it's terrible timing because we're about to end. My voice is dead. My water is gone. But I appreciate you making it back in time to see the end of things. The data is separate from the icon. That's true. I just don't know how it affects like the GPU, especially on mobile devices, because not all mobile devices have like newer, tech in them. So maybe that would be a problem. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I do. Chinese Valentine's Day in September. Dragon Boat Festival-like events dispersed through the months. That's good. And also, we also have, like, every time that Card Clash of Illusion comes around, that's a pretty solid month that I might want to go big P energy on. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see for sure. We have Black Friday, of course. Black Friday, goodness, that was forever. What videos did you record? Earlier, I recorded I finished up the event on my free-to-play account. We did some stuff over there. I won't spoil it for you. We did all that stuff that was left to do there. And we did another one on the Revival series where we went through the entire event because we had to do the whole 110 Jade Rings and all that stuff. So we've got some content coming out. We'll have some stuff from that in the future, obviously going forward. When are the new vids coming out? I can't really do them right now because I'm streaming. I'll have to hop off after the stream. I'll make a thumbnail for the stream probably. And then I'll edit, do whatever I got to do for the other videos. They might come out tonight. I might pop one of them up tonight and then one tomorrow. We'll see. That's going to be the plan for now. Click the burger menu and go into settings and lower your music. See, it doesn't. It only does if you... I've tried it. Celestial Island music is independent of the actual game music. So this music here is pretty quiet. Celestial Island, for some reason, has its own extra loud music for reasons unbeknownst to me. You can bypass it, though. Later on, when you get tenants, you can just click on the house icon, and it goes to the Cloud Island, but you don't have the annoying Celestial Island music. I've checked it a couple of times. It's very annoying, but that's just the way it is. I could mute it entirely, but, I mean, then you don't have any glorious background music. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There'll be a few months to kind of hang out, chill, rebuild the financial stash to go in heavy on new events. Of course, I'll probably still buy some starry gems in the meantime, because I do want to get that A- Aspen going. That'll be fun. Bro found a tech for annoying Cloud Island music. I had to. It was so loud and obnoxious. I don't know why it's a separate music slider. I don't know. If you toggle a song, does it change anything? To my knowledge, it didn't before. I wish it did. You just cut off the music altogether. I know. It's probably the easiest way to do it, but I kind of like having some background sound while I'm talking and just yeeting words out at you. Honestly, that's crazy if you want to drop $200. Obviously, it's a ton of money, but the loot is really great. You can pick up like 6 origins. Oh my god, that is insane. I don't know if I need 6 origin artifacts, but yeah. I feel like Card Clash is like easily the best event, no matter what you are. If you're a free-to-play player, it's still the best event. It is by far, I think, the best one to go in on, for sure. If you're going to go in on an off event, that's the one to do. Your Spindy account's going to be a Starry Gym account from now on. You not keep spinning like this. It's impossible to spend like it's anniversary all the time, or you would either you're rich or you're broke. That's the only two options you got. Lower the blue stacks to half and don't get loud music from Celestial. I could, but then the in-game volume for this stuff also gets cut in half, so it's extra quiet. Super chat it has, but it won't let you become a Rathican. I don't know. Alex, I don't have an iPhone. I can't check on it, so I don't really know how that works. I wish I did, but I do not. I know some people said they've joined the channel from iPhones. They've actually become a member. I don't know how they did it. You have to get in touch with one of them. So BlueStacks or it might be true. It might be an Apple. It could be fine on there because on Android it's the same thing. The music is extra loud on Android as well. So maybe that's what it is. To be fair, we can't hear it. It's just killing your ears. You can't hear this? You can't hear that massive increase in volume? Let's grab all this stuff out while I'm here. That's the same volume of background music as it is when it's in here for you guys? There's no way. There's no way that's the case. There's no way. We can, but not that loud. Okay, it's just extra loud for me. I guess I could just pop out one of these. It sounds the exact same. Well, hey, listen. I'm glad it's not bad for you guys. That's good. It is louder, but it's not super loud. Okay, that's good. At least my volume balancing is all right. That's good. If it bugs me a little bit, no big deal. They do. Apple does take a cut of the money. They got their own 30% yoinkage rate in there, which I'm not sure how they get away with that, but they do. It is louder. Just go on a browser. You probably can do it that way. I guess. I feel like that's a way. Because I don't know. I think they take a cut of super chats as well if you do it from iPhones, which is a little annoying. It's not that big of a deal. I did make a separate donation thing, which I don't know if it actually works. I don't know if we've actually used it yet. There's like a Stream Elements donation link in the description. It's supposed to be either through PayPal or through just a card itself. I don't know if the alerts work for it. Hopefully no one's been donating bunches of money and I haven't seen it because I would feel very, very, very bad. But also that's just another way that you can kind of dodge the taxes that YouTube takes because they're going to take their own cut. I believe they take 30% as well. And then if you're on iPhone as well, it's going to take another 30%. So there's... I did hear about that. That the lawsuit that Fortnite took them to court over that. So who knows? That might actually be something that changes here in the near future. We don't know. We don't know how that's going to work out. You allow it and continue to give them money. That's true. The more you allow it, the more they'll get away with it. But like I said, if those court cases end up going crazy, maybe they have to drop it. I wonder how that works. Do they have to pay out like amenities to everyone that got screwed by them, or just to the developers of the apps? Because that could be something. If so, YouTube might be getting a humongous cut of money rolling in. That would be crazy. That would be nuts. You got a 212 million power A Awakened Aspen with Giant Killer Defier and Holy Armor at level 120. That is a sweet start. That is a sweet start to account. You can do Patreon. I used to actually use Patreon. Fun fact, back in the day. I did use it. But I was making so much money on Idle Heroes, just the ad revenue, that I felt bad taking membership money. So I actually shut Patreon down because I didn't feel right because I was making enough money as was. I didn't need extra donations. It just made me feel like, I don't know, I just felt guilty. So I shut down Patreon back then. Nowadays, I'm much poorer. The ad revenue is not what it used to be. So I definitely appreciate all the support that we get here. Do a stream with a private server starting of a season when daylight saving time comes around. And that way you don't have to stay up to like 1 a.m. It'd be like 12 in the morning. I'd have to find the private server again, to be honest. Apple removed them from their platform a while ago because they had a cheaper app in-app purchase than going through Apple. Huh. Interesting. It makes sense, though. Like, if you're an app developer, why would you just consent to 30% of your money getting ripped away from you? That's crazy. That is insane. No reason to feel that people want to support the content. I mean, I understand that sentiment as well. It's just... For me as a person, back then I was a young man. I was like 24 years old. I was making way more money than I needed on YouTube. And just, I don't know, on a personal level, I just felt like people could use that money themselves better than giving it to me, because I already had way more than I needed back then. Like, I had no bills. I lived at home with my parents. So, I mean, I don't know. It just felt wrong to me. Gotta go, bud. When will the next live stream be? I'm not 100% sure. My sister's trying to con me into doing fence work tomorrow or Saturday. If she does, there's no way I'll be able to live stream on that day, because I will be literally dead. But it'll be soon. I'm going to keep them coming relatively regularly. I enjoy them. They're fun to do. I like hanging out with the peeps, so they won't be too far apart. We'll catch them as we can. That'll be kind of as close as I can get you to an accurate time. I get you. I get why people use Apple. If you like were raised on Apple devices as well, I understand why you would keep using it. You're familiar with it. You know how it works, and I get that. And that's what when I went and changed my phone over, that's what the guy that I was changing my phone over said. He's like, listen, if you're coming from Android, you're not going to like Apple most of the time. He said that most people that have an Apple device and try to swap to an Android have the same problem, where they just don't like it because they're not familiar with it. And that could just be the way it is. So I don't know if that's just kind of how it bakes in. I know I tried Apple for a little bit, about a year, and I was like, nope, we're out of that. So I'm not sure how that, squares up for everybody. Everything must be out. It's true. They have like a very locked in system for Apple, which kind of annoys me. Like they have their own operating system for like computers and stuff, and all that stuff is just like, I don't know. It just feels very locked away. And I like my Android devices. They're very open. I can kind of do what I want with them. If I get a virus, that's my fault kind of thing. I don't know. I just feel like iPhone was a little bit more child-proofed. You just like your iPhone. And that's fine. Like I said, that's what I'm saying. Is like if you use iPhones, if that was what you started with is an iPhone, you're probably just going to be more familiar with them. So why would you change up? There's no need to. You already got the trans Vespera. That's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Natalie probably works pretty well with her too. I would say, I don't know. I feel like Vespera and Alakita are just like, they need to be together. It's easier. Android's more like a manual transmission. That's probably a good way to put it. He says, pretending he can drive a manual. I've drove like 2 manuals in my life. I didn't wreck either of them, but it was a terrifying experience being as an automatic bro. That was a fun time. You can get like 100 Android devices for the price of 1 iPhone. Probably true. All right, listen, we've gone long. It's already over 2 hours. I'm not going to do the rest of this stuff. We can knock that out another time. Latest version, hold up. We'll get that in a moment. There's a new update out. Look at that. The new events have dropped. We're not going to check on them. My voice is dead. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out for today. It was a good time. We made a lot of progress. We got what we wanted to do. We swapped our way from Sylvia. We're over to Alakita. We're over to Vespera. And maybe to Holmes Young. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, we got the event cleared up in time. All things good. I think that's going to be where we have to leave it for the day. You know what I'm saying? Take care, peeps. We'll see you. I'm not sure if I'll stream tomorrow or the next day. We'll kind of have to play it by ear and see what happens. But there will be more streams. Don't be afraid that we're not going to come back and do more. We absolutely will. Peace out. Enjoyed it. We'll see you again very soon. With that said,